If you ever looked at your class and thought, why are they always a little behind? Well, this episode's for you because most instructors assume it's the students, that they're not coordinated, they're not picking it up, or they need more time. But what if that's not the problem? What if the issue isn't who's in your class, but how your class is being taught? Today, we're breaking down why students fall behind and what actually needs to change. Here we go. If you're a dance or fitness instructor who wants to grow your classes, boost income, and turn your passion into a real business, you're in the right place. Each week, I'll share the exact strategies, lessons, and truth smacks from building a thriving belly dance fitness brand. We'll dive into what actually fills classes and keeps students coming back so that you can build a profitable instructor career. So, lace up those sneakers and pull on those dance shoes. It's time to build the business you deserve. I'm Orit, and welcome to Dance Fit Biz Builders. Hey there, and welcome to the Dance Fit Biz Builders podcast. So, you're wondering why they're slightly behind. You cue it, you show it, you demo it, and they're still like half a beat late, a step off, or just kind of, guessing. Well, I want to say something that might hit you in the gut a little bit. It may not be your students. And before you go, no, it's definitely them, stay with me for a second. Because this is one of the biggest illusions in group fitness, especially in dance and dance fitness. The illusion is this: my students just can't keep up. They're not coordinated. They're not dancers. They need more time, or they'll get it eventually. And listen, sometimes, students need more time, of course. But when it's happening consistently across classes, across different groups, that's not a student problem. That's a teaching problem. The real issue is this: your students don't have a clear connection to the beat. And if they can't find the beat, they can't find you. They're not following your choreography. They're trying to survive your class. They're watching your body, trying to match what they see. But they're always a step behind because there's no anchor. This is where most instructors get tripped up. You've been taught to teach to the music, to the song, to the phrasing, right? Verse, bridge, chorus. But here's the problem. Music changes. Songs change. Energy changes. And then when you do the next song, that's a whole different structure. But the beat never changes. When you teach to the song, your students are constantly reacting. When you teach to the beat, your students can predict. And prediction is what creates confidence. So when your class isn't anchored to a consistent beat, your students hesitate. You'll see it as a tiny pause before they move, or that look of, wait, what? Or that moment where they second guess themselves. That hesitation is everything, because hesitation breaks flow, and broken flow breaks confidence. And when confidence drops, people check out. Boom, that's the way it goes. And when students can't find the beat, a few things happen. They stop trying as hard. Do you notice? Or they start looking around instead of feeling the movement. Or they rely on watching instead of knowing, or perhaps watching the person in front of them. And eventually they decide the class is not for them. Not because they don't like you, not because they don't want to move, but because they don't feel successful. Now here's the shift, and this is a big one. When you anchor everything to the beat, everything changes. Your students don't have to chase you anymore. They finally can meet you. Let me say that again. Your students don't have to chase you anymore. They can finally meet you. They start to feel where they are in the music. They start to move with confidence, and they start to trust themselves. And when that happens, they're not behind anymore. They're with you. So if you've been thinking, my students just can't keep up, I want to challenge that. Because it might not be about their ability. It might be about what you're giving them to hold on to. And the beat, that's the strongest anchor you can give. So what we talked about today is just one piece. There's this whole system behind teaching in a way that creates flow, confidence, and retention in your classes. So if this is hitting you, stay with me, because we're going to go deeper in the next episodes. And again, as a reminder, I go more in depth in my free training, the 4 things that I do to sell out my classes every time that most instructors don't. Go to the link in the show notes and save your seat now. All right, folks, That's what I've got for you today. If this made you think differently about your class, or you had that oh moment, I'd love to hear it. And of course, if you feel like this episode can help a fellow colleague, a friend, yeah, even a teacher, feel free to share it. And I would love a 5-star review and a review of this podcast, because it enables more people to find it so that I can hopefully help more people. All right, folks, until the next episode, go and kick ass.